Hi, I'm Marcia Hickey, the Children's Librarian at the Wareham Free Library. And now that it's summer, we at the library decided to do a segment on short book talks of the summer reading books. And I'm going to focus in on the middle school books, so grades 5, 6, 7th, and 8th, because you've gotten a whole list from your schools, and it's on the Wareham Public Schools website. So first year I've chosen is 5th grade, and I chose 2 books to talk about because they're both by the same author, Gordon Korman. The first book is called Swindle. You can tell this author is very silly because it has this guard dog with this goofy look on it. Swindle means to cheat, to lie, to steal. The protagonist, the main character of the book, gets cheated out of, gets swindled out of his Babe Ruth baseball card, and he collects them. He's a collector, and this card is worth about $1 million. So he's kind of a prankster. The book opens when he and his best friend are having a sleepover in a haunted house that's about to be torn down. And none of the other friends show up. So he and his friends then make all these plans to try to get back the missing baseball cards from the crook that swindled him out of it. And lots of fun adventures happen. It's very fast-paced. The second book on the 5th grade list by the same author is called Ungifted. And it's a very silly story, very funny, very fast-paced. A boy who's a prankster, who's known as the class clown, and he pulls all these pranks in his middle school, has pulled a prank at the beginning of the book that is so bad, he thinks he's going to get kicked out of school and he's going to have to go to this detention-like school. Instead, the school makes a mistake, and they send him to a gifted and talented school with all geniuses. He ends up at the school where he totally thinks he doesn't belong. He doesn't know math, he's not good at reading, he can't do lots of science. But the story then goes on how he makes friends at this new school, how he participates, and first and foremost, in his importance, in his mind, how he can pull pranks on all the geniuses in the school. And you can see from the cover, he enters a competition, a robotic competition, and he builds this really cool robot, and how he makes friends at the school. And this book was so popular, and the kids loved it so much that the author wrote a sequel to this book called Super Gifted, the further adventures of this boy. Next week, I'll talk about some books on the 6th grade reading list. Happy choosing, and we are working at the library, so if you do need help placing holds on these books, and they're also on ebooks too, just call the library and the librarians can help you. We're here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Thank you. Have a great week.